Hey everybody, Mr. C again. Okay, I want to just real quick show you how to add comments. Comments are, well, they're comments. They're text that shows up in your HTML but not actually displays on the page. And we can actually put comments in our HTML and our CSS and our JavaScript as well. I'm going to show you how to do all three. So, number one, why would we want comments? Well, comments help us to understand maybe complicated structure. We can put notes where things close or open. Maybe what the purpose of a particular section is for. One thing that's important to remember about comments is that if anyone views the source on your HTML page, the comment will show up. So don't put anything in there like passwords or your social security number. So for HTML comments, we do a open bracket, exclamation point, dash dash. And notice as soon as I type that, see how CodePen changes it to gray? So that's kind of a standard thing. Comments are usually gray in CodePen. Now I can say closing container. Now if I make a new line and start typing new stuff, new tags, whatever, it's part of that comment still. So I have to close that comment. It's kind of like an opening and closing tag or a self-closing tag. And so I close that by doing dash dash close bracket. Now I can type stuff and it's outside of that. So if I want to put a note on this guy, I can do dash dash closing row dash dash bracket. Q. Notice that until I close that comment, this has turned gray down here. And then once I do that, that's off. So now I know, well, where does my row close? Where does my container close? Well, right down here, closing row, closing container. Now for CSS, the comment structure is a little different. So you do have like an open and closing comment, and in CSS it's /* that starts the comment. Positions all elements. Okay, and then to close the comment, it's the opposite. It's */. Q. So until I do that, let's say I'm going to put this right up here at the top. If I leave off that closing comment, everything after this becomes a comment. You can shut down your whole CSS file that way. So we want to make sure you have your open and your close. Cool? Okay, now last but not least is our JavaScript. So JavaScript is pretty easy, and it doesn't require you to close off at the end. You can just do 2 /. This makes the column bigger. Nice. There we go. And again, we don't want to put anything that's going to help a hacker get access to our system in any way, shape, or form. These are comments to help bring clarity to what these different functions are doing, what the CSS is doing, and what this HTML is doing. Okay. The only time comments don't show up is when we're working with a language like Node or PHP. Then those get stripped out when the HTML gets rendered. Cool. And that's it. All right, next video, we're going to show you your assignment.